Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll. I'm coming back today with this doll here that we started yesterday, working on this leg. This leg is beautiful. It's nice and soft. There's no stickiness to it. So I know, what is that? Okay, what is that telling me? It is telling me, okay, what it's telling me is that the stickiness was just from over the years of play, human oil, maybe other residue that fell onto the doll. Maybe it was bathed. Who knows what little girls done with their dolls back then. And I know I bathed my dolls, and it didn't matter if they were like this or they were like a baby doll. We were putting a washcloth across them with soaps and whatnot. What's made for us is not made for our dolls and can leave a stickiness behind. Now, I'm not sure about her face. Okay, her face could be could be the same thing, or it could be that it is leaking out. Now, if your doll, you come back the next day and you find out after you've cleaned your doll down that stickiness is still there, that means then you need to clean it one more time, get that smoothness back, and then put your sealer on it. You need to take that stickiness and get rid of it again. And then apply that on there. And all I would do it with is maybe a makeup sponge or a paintbrush of some sort. You just start putting it on. And this is what the reborn people do. They use this sealer on their reborn dolls and to seal the paints in, so that when they sell the doll and it goes to its new owner, that owner is going to touch that doll with its oils on its hands. We don't always wash our hands after we eat. Some do. I know I'm back and forth on it. When it comes to after eating, you might touch something, and that oil that's from your food, especially if it was finger food, it's going to go onto whatever you're touching, and it is going to go onto your doll. It happens. And that's why we put protectors on top of our doll right here. One thing I like about this stuff too, that was when I heard the lady using this, it does not yellow. There's no yellowing in it. So it won't yellow your doll. If your doll turns yellow, it's not going to be from this. It's going to be because the doll is just turning yellow for its own reason. But anyhow, this doll doesn't need it. It just needed a good cleaning. So we're going to continue on the cleaning of this doll. And we'll let it sit for just a couple hours again. And I've got some other pastels coming in to paint this doll with. So let's just keep cleaning this doll, and we'll talk along the way. Now, I have a lady on my channel who's from Australia, and she says, what's the equivalent of Gojo or Goop in Australian form? I don't know. I tried looking it up to see. So you know what your best bet is? Go to your mechanic stores and ask them, what do they use to take off the grease? If you have a mechanic near you there, when you're out and about, stop in and say, when you're trying to get the grease off your hands, what do you use? That'd be something really nice just to know. To just, you know, understand, and then you can buy and maybe you can buy it, say, can it be bought on the store shelves? What would be an equivalent to that in my country? If not, you can get this stuff on, you can buy Gojo on Amazon. I know it's going to take a little while to get to Australia, but it can be gotten if you can't find something in your own country. So just something to think about, you know. So there we go. Oh, she looks nice. Now, this is not going to do anything for your doll. This stuff has no properties in it that's going to do anything for your doll. What it's doing is it's just taking the stickiness off and the goop. That's all it's going to do. There's nothing in it that's going to make your doll look better or anything of that sort. So if that's what you're looking for, this is not going to do it. This is just going to clean your doll. That's all it's going to do. That's it. It's just a cleaner. You might think your doll looks better, maybe. The leg looks normal to me here, from what I've done. Doesn't look any different than another vinyl leg doll that has been cleaned, maybe with Dawn. I just like this stuff a little bit better. It just goes on so much nicer, easier to use and everything. So, but you don't have to buy this. You can use Dawn. You can use, her hair needs to be washed anyways. That's why I want to do this right now with her hair being all yucky. So, I'm going to be doing a thing about her hair. I was watching a video by Robert Tonner, and he showed how to work with these dolls. So if you want to look that video up, go for it. Robert Tonner on Rachel Hoffman's. If any of you are subscribed, if not, you need to go to Rachel Hoffman, Hoffman, and he was on there showing how. Oh, no, I'm wrong. It wasn't. He was on, well, you can go to her. She's a good doll site to be on if you're not on there. She was on Doll Parts Supplies. Doll Parts Supply has a channel on YouTube. Robert Tonner was on there, or Tonner was on there, and he was showing some of their products that they have and how to work with these dolls' hair and what to do. And I was really impressed by it. And so these are not going to be my ideas, but this is something I am going to try. And I'm going to, if I can find his video, I will. Look at the dirt coming off. Look at that. So she was a dirty little girl. Look at that. Yeah, she had years of dirt on her. And he talks about the Pine products and how good they are. And that's what I'm going to be washing her hair in. It's those Twin Pine products is called. They are called. And I would like to use those and on her hair. And he shows how to curl their hair, how to put their hair up in nets and everything. Oh, it was great. I was so inspired by him. So if you want to see somebody who knows how to work with this type of doll hair, he's the man you want to watch. And he really showed how to work with this doll and her hair and everything. I don't want to take this off. This belongs to her dress. It has to be sewn back on. I'm probably going over the same leg again, but it won't hurt anything. All right. Isn't that nice? Now she's, oh, look at that sponge. That was a dirty doll. Okay. And I imagine her hair is just as bad. It feels gooey. It just feels dry and it needs help. But that's something we'll do down the road. We're not going to do that right now. Right now we're just going to work with the doll itself. All right. Wow. She looks so nice. Oh, does she ever. I'll just take another sponge over. I got my rag here. Here's my rag. And you can see I'm working bare hand with this because this is meant to take grease off hands. Okay, so don't worry about that. Now we'll see if that, oh, her face feels nice. I wish we had field vision on this, a field thing on here, but her face was sticky before. Nice. Oh, just like silk. Took that dirt right off of her. And that's what we needed. All right, everybody. There she is, looking good. You hear some snoring in the background. That's my son. He sleeps in here right now while my daughter's here. All right, let's do an update. She's going to be leaving me soon. We're just waiting. The lawyers have told her anytime. So things are coming. So just a matter of when. Her husband is getting a house for them to live in. Things are happening, so they wanted to wait till they got the word, close to the word. It's any time now, so I imagine around January, maybe February. That's what that any time means in lawyer language, okay? So their lawyer called and said, yep, it's any moment now. It's just a matter of when. Okay, so, and she'll be leaving. I'll have her for Christmas this year, and then next year she'll be spending it over there. It'll be every other Christmas, back and forth type of thing. But there we go. She's been clean now. I feel good about her, how she cleaned up. Very, very nice. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So next what we're going to do is and if this stickiness doesn't come back, I'm happy with her just the way she is. That means I'm not going to add this to her. But if the stickiness on her face returns, that tells me that she was leaking out and she needs to be sealed. Otherwise, I'm not touching her. Now, when I repaint this arm, it will get the sealer on it because what I'm going to do, that dye I'm going to use on her is going to, it's going to stain the arm, and then I need something in there to seal that so it doesn't come off. So I need to do from here to here, really, maybe a little bit in here dark, or I need to go right to, not to the end of the fingers, but maybe to the wrist or up the hand a bit here. We'll see how far I go with staining this. And then you have to stain this side as well, where you do the whole thing at the same time. So I'm going to have to really watch her head, turn her head like this, and then we'll go back and forth, because we have to keep that arm up too. So good thing she has a twist body. I can twist her body in such a way, yeah, we can hold it like that. So that's great. We'll put a towel around her, a bag around her, and we'll get her just so that the arm is exposed. All right, everybody, we're coming. Slow but sure. But anyways, I've also, from AliExpress, I have ordered some hair nets for her. What I bought, I'm going to hope they work, is ballerina buns, bun nets. They're for a ballerina for her bun. And I figured the bun would probably be about the size of her head, or, you know, could contain, you're not going to do the whole head. You're just going to contain those curls at the back. You'll see if you watch the Robert Tonner. I'm going to find that for you, and I'm going to try to link it down below so you can watch what he does, so you can do the same to your dolls. He was very impressive, but I'm going to do it also myself on video so you can see. Hopefully I can do it, and we can make her, you know, get back some of that curly beauty again. And believe me, she's just a 14R doll. She's not an overly, I think she's 14R, is she? Yep, 14R. That's all she is. She's a grocery store doll, and came out during the 1950s, 60s, early 60s for the to compete against Miss Revlon. So this is where you have a lot of this problem with stickiness on vinyls. Now, also, remember, you can also have it on today's vinyls. That problem is just not a problem when it comes to yesterday's vinyls. It can happen even on today's vinyls. So I've heard that happening, where people are, you know, might have a vinyl case and all of a sudden it's sticky. Sometimes it's just from the touch, a lot of touching, and it just needs to be cleaned off. And other times it's actually leaking out already. So that means it wasn't coated enough to keep the plasticizer in and the oils back in. So but anyways, we're going to work on this girl here, and I'm going to show you how to get that R back to being the color it should be. And anyways, have a great day, everybody. We're coming back with some more. Bye-bye.